Quest presents an unabridged recording of Baron of the North by Griff Hosker, narrated by Malk Williams. Part 1. The Blood Feud. Prologue. The English Channel. I stood with Sir Edward at the prow of the King's ship, Hand of God. It was the largest ship in which I had sailed, but I did not like the motion of the precocious English Channel. I had found that the only way I could endure it was to stand at the bow and watch the horizon. It calmed my queasy insides. On this particular voyage I also needed to speak alone with Sir Edward. We had been tasked with escorting Empress Matilda to Normandy to allow her to prepare for the arranged marriage to Geoffrey of Anjou. Neither the Empress nor I were happy about the arrangement. Geoffrey was just 14, and he was half of the Empress's age. It did not strike me as the basis for a successful marriage. For myself, I still harboured feelings for her. I loved my wife, but within me burned a flame, and that flame was Matilda. I was no fool, and I knew that my love could never be consummated, but I was still consumed with both frustration and anger. Sir Edward knew me as well as any save Wulfstan, my mentor, and he stood by me at the bow, looking out to sea. "At least we will not have to stay long, Baron. Once we have safely delivered her to the castle at Caen, then we can return to your castle in Stockton." I said nothing. That was a double-edged sword. I would be home with my family whom I loved, but I would be parted forever from the other woman I loved. It was cold comfort. "And the king has rewarded you for your efforts, too. You are now, since the illness of the Bishop of Durham, the only lord between the Tees and the Tyne who can stop the incursions of raiders. You are the Baron of the North." Since Bishop Flambard had fallen ill, some said his end was close. There was no incumbent for Durham, and I had been commanded to watch over the Palatinate. It was a poisoned chalice. I laughed. "And what does that get me? Nothing but more responsibility and the punishment should I fail. It brings me neither more land nor taxes. The taxes from the Palatinate still go to the church and to the king. I do the work and they reap the benefits." Edward laughed. "You are too honest, and that is your trouble. Any other knight being given this opportunity would find a way to increase his prosperity."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?